First and foremost, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakakodash. We say that when we say apostles and elders are great, most not well, our teachers are apostles in the shoot. And we say salutations to the Akama today, pushing on the truth and stay the day in and the out. Constantly season after season, we say Shalom. Once again, going into a little video here, just basically touching upon this interview that Brian T. Jackson did. Now, again, as the elder from from Soka Island said that so much times brothers try to reach out to him, and so much times men correcting him, but you can see the pride that he don't want to have that. No, he don't want that correction and so forth, right? But nonetheless, going into this here, if you hear how he speak, right? If you hear how he speak in this interview, you can see that obviously he was in movies and so forth, so obviously he's media trained. But if you're so-called saying that, outright being Torah, as he said in this video that his companies were Torah based, they believe in the Moses and so forth. He said something here, and you could see these celebrities the reason why they in it is for the money. The reason why they in it is just to like catch people that looking for something. You understand? Because you could see where he said in this interview here that his company is Torah based, right? Now when you go to the laws, we're supposed to keep the laws no matter if you say in this company is Torah, we're supposed to keep the laws, right? Now I'm gonna bring a precept here. Right? This is Deuteronomy, right? This is Deuteronomy chapter 4. Deuteronomy chapter 4. I'll go to verse 5. It says, "Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. They say, keep therefore and do them. For this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. For what nation is there so great, who had God so nigh unto them? As the Lord our God is in all things that we call upon for him." In a sense, so he's saying here, "Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it." Now, when you go into the laws and statutes and so forth, the Lord tell you to stay away from certain things you could do, certain things you can't do, certain things you can eat, certain things you can't eat, certain things to stay away from, certain things that you could be in, and so on. And continue the list. But listen to what he say here, and this will show you how what was running through my mind through this video when I hear him speak. You see how these celebrities, these men that have a taste of this world, you could see where they don't want to leave it. You could see they don't want to lose it. They want to find themselves here, and that is basically what it is I wanted to do the video upon. Them that find themselves here shall lose the soul. You understand? So I'm gonna play a piece here.
Do the whole, you're gonna die.
Go back a little bit.
In that code and understanding. So that's what's worked for me, and that's been my power source. I don't like to. One thing I'm gonna tell you, I'm not a religious extremist at all. Okay. This is a lifestyle brand. Mm-hmm. If you choose to want to live this lifestyle, you can. If you don't, that's up to you. I don't do the whole, you're gonna die.
And that there is to show you that they are not for the Lord. They take this thing as a game. They take this thing like a fame thing. You understand? Because he's saying he's a Torah base, but now he come out to say that whatever lifestyle I choose, that it's up to you. I could choose and I be my life. So no, if you're saying that Torah based, as it says, "Behold, I've taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess." So to keep these things. And if someone is going off, you're supposed to be able to tell them that they're going off, and they can understand where his next statement said. Well, his next statement said, I'm not going to tell you if you're going to die. That is what you have to do. That is what you have to do. Because if you're not keeping the laws, when you read, you understand what went on with us for breaking the laws, for not keeping the laws, to moving the law to wrath. You know what went on with us. So we mean him saying that, okay, you, I'm not, I'm a lifestyle brand, and if you want to choose a lifestyle, that is on you. That I'm not going to tell it. No, that is just not what it is, and I just assure that he himself is a false prophet. No, hey, we don't know. He could be set up. He could be so forth. There are people that may that Jakes might just believe on him high-heartedly. They will fall in. Why? Because he have a high estate in this place. You understand? He's a celebrity, so obviously they go take his words. But this will show you how it is he media training and things he say is that you could see he don't want to lose weight as he have here. You understand? If you so-called say you're so for the law and so righteous, you will come out beaming, you come out blasting. You come out to rebuke. You come out to tell people repent. But this, you could see where he's saying that, if you want to choose this lifestyle, it's up to you, and I think, that is just to show you that these men is set up to what? And these men is set up to just bring heresies, false prophets. That is what they are. You understand?
Everyone has their choice.
Yes.
No, and that is just to show you again. You see where the media train talking coming in. You can see that he is not. They're not really for the Lord. They're not really for the Lord. You understand? They're for the self, because they're still trying to make people accept. He's still trying not to hurt people's feelings and so forth. You understand? It is where it is with the scriptures. It have no getting around it. It's not your choice. It's not your choice to be by mean feeling to do this. Alright, well then that's your choice, but you go ahead. No, it is where it is with the Lord. If the Lord tell you just stay away from this, stay away from it. That's just what it is. It have no in between, no maybe, no but. That's just what it is. But again, a false prophet will obviously say nice words to catch people, and that is what he doing. That is what he doing. So nonetheless, I'm gonna go into scriptures I wanted to bring up. See, and this the thing is they catch the simple easy, because it are people that would go die hard for him, because why? He's a celebrity, and they don't know how Jakes love the celebrities. Yeah, son. And they don't even understand that is basically shitty speaking. Right? I'll bring a scripture here. This is Luke chapter 17. Luke chapter 17, verse. Let me start from verse 31. It says, "In that day, he which shall be upon the housetop and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away. And he that is in the field, let him likewise not return back." You say, remember Lot's wife. It says, "Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it. Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it." And that is what's going on with these men. These men so much into this Hollywood lifestyle, they don't want to leave it. So what they're trying to do is incorporate the world with the things of the Lord, and that cannot work. That cannot work. At the end of the day, to be holy, you have to be separate. You can't be saying you're following the Lord and then bawling, well, if it's your choice to be this way, that's your choice, and why not go and eat it? No. The scripture say, "Hate them that hate the Lord." So what is the point? So it say, "Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it, and whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it." So yeah, so why you lose your life for who? Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. At the end of the day, you're going to gain more with the Lord, but these men already have a taste of what it is to have something in this place. A taste of that rich lifestyle, a taste of that fame in this place. So they don't want to get it, but they want to incorporate the world with the Lord, and that can't work. The scripture says, "Being a friend to your words and enmity with God." So, what it is, your decision is for the Lord or for the world. It's not about, this is not about, it's about saving souls, not saving faces. Not to make people watch it like, yeah, no, you good thing. No, it's about saving souls. If somebody doing wrong, they're doing wrong. What do you mean this is by their choice?
I choose to serve the God of Israel. And that's just my choice. But everybody can have their choice. And if you want to, rock with us, we kingdom over everything. If you don't, I mean, we still love you. We like, yo, I don't do the whole extra stuff. Because there's no point.
Yeah. Speaking of,
You say he don't do the extra stuff. But he called himself a prophet. But you could see why he's saying these things is because he don't want to lose weight as he have. He don't want people to come down on him. You understand? Still that saving that media face, still in that media trained mindset. But the scriptures say, whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it. Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it, and whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it. Again, these men, him saying, well, he do the extra stuff. The prophets did the extra stuff. The prophets before did the extra stuff. Right? The prophets, this is Jeremiah 28 verse 8. It said, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. So these prophets, they speak against anything. They're not in that mindset of what you in. You understand? But you not for the extra stuff. They wasn't the extra stuff. So you don't know the prophets, the real prophets of the Lord. They would be on that extra stuff. They would be prophesying against kingdom. They would be prophesying against the wickedness that be going on. But you trying to save your life here. You're trying to save your life here, trying to save the money that you have, trying to do all these things. But nonetheless, being in that mindset will make you lose it. Right? So you say, whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it, and whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it. So yeah. This is Matthew chapter 16 verse 25. It say, from verse 24. It said, then said Yahushua unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross. That cross is not talking about a rosary. That is for the Christians and so forth. That they pick up the cross and think that is what they're picking up the cross. That is not what that cross means. Right? It said, take up his cross and follow me. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. So that the cross is like the trials and so forth you would go through. You understand? The afflictions and so forth, that is what you will go through. Is right? So it says, so for whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. So trying to save yourself in this place, you will lose yourself. You understand? You will lose yourself. And him trying to find himself in this place, you could see just by his statements, he just losing himself. He going against what it is he so-called think it is he doing. Right? So he say, for whosoever shall save, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. To them that actually put their life on the line for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, they that lose their life for the Lord, they would what? They would find it. They would find it. Again, despite the opening statements to say, you could see where he is a false prophet. And you can basically see he fought himself and fought this place rather than the Lord. Because he's saying he's a Torah based, but he had dreadlocks. It say, for what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? So yeah, see, but the words is saying this again. It say many are called, few are chosen. You understand? It say the righteous are scarcely saved, so you don't know the Lord dealing with a small amount. This is not again. This is not to save face or show face. This is about the soul, the righteous souls.
Following God and tapping into your spirituality. Just thinking about the industry, the entertainment industry as a whole. What do you do to stay grounded and to stay focused on that path despite?
Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, again, don't be caught up. Don't try to. Again, these men, these men can be set up. Jump to one more scripture here. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 33. It say, but whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven. You understand? So yeah, that is how important it is to be sincere and be whole. Your whole thing is for the Lord. You understand? Again, these men is false prophets. These men is false prophets. But you saying it's a Torah base, but when they go to the laws, we supposed to keep the laws, right? You're saying it's a Torah base and so forth. And we know to the scriptures we can't keep we know in this place we can't keep every law. You understand? We are the mercy coming, but you try the best to keep what you could keep. But you say in the Torah base so and so this is this, but then you come out to say about if you have a choice and I don't do the thing and I don't do the extra stuff, and I just show you that these men in it just for the money, just for in it for whatever fame that they gain at the moment. You understand? That false prophet. Scripture say beware. Scripture say also test his spirit. And if you're in this thing and if you believe in the scripture say what? Test the spirit. And if it's somebody and you test Brandon T. Jackson's spirit, you can see he's not sincere. You understand? Again, whoever try to find the life shall lose it. So important thing. So that we give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. We sit down as apostles and elders agreed, must not do well. Our teachers are apostles in the truth. And we say salutations to the Akamot, the pushing on truth and sincerity day in and day out. Continue season on season, we say Shalom.